Oh, you guys.
Oh shit, yo.
Yes.
Poppin'.
Hi, what's your name? Where are you from?
Kai, like north of England.
North of England. Is that near Wales?
No, that's like middle of England. North of England's where like the poor people live because the industry was killed by Margaret Thatcher.
What did Margaret Thatcher do?
Prime Minister?
So, do you have you have a question?
Yeah, kind of relating to the previous thing. I find, having been around a couple kind of art discords and communities, there's like a lot of concept arty people, or there's like kind of art whore, like fucking really abstract people that are really interested. So there's like this kind of gulf between the commercial concept art, photo bashing, all that kind of thing, and people that are into like, you know, really artsy stuff. And I don't find myself really connecting with either. And the only other like YouTube person that I've found that seems similar is like you seem to, you know, you take people like Basquiat and other kind of really more expressionist artists and kind of like older art, but at the same time you produce proper illustrations and kind of commercial stuff, and like you kind of know, so you're like kind of modern at the same time. I wonder if you have any kind of how you feel about that difference and where to find a middle ground or like an interest in art that isn't so divided, because it feels like so often I'll talk to these people and they're like, oh, abstract art's all shit, like they just totally disregard it, and it's all just kind of this, I don't know, this attitude that I find really insulting, the kind of like, oh, my 5-year-old could do that kind of stuff. But at the same time, like, I don't want to hang around with people that are just, you know, Tumblr blogs of just random fucking Rothko stuff and like, you know.
That's a heavy question. Let me sort of see if I can think about where you're getting at. How old are you again?
18.
All right, that's relevant. You have a long way to go, and I know that's something you don't want to hear, but it's so true. I want you and everyone listening who are, I mean, like, under 28 trying to figure your shit out, just realize you have a long way to go, and don't feel like you have to find your style or know where you are, where you stand. Like, you have a long time to figure this shit out. So in terms of style, I think one thing you got to do is learn to start paying more attention to yourself. What I mean by that is this: when you go out into a museum, when you're looking at movies, when you're looking at art, start carrying a sketchbook with you, or just keep this idea in your brain of like, when you watch a Guillermo del Toro movie or something and you see like a certain color and you just feel this feeling of just like, I don't know why when green is on the screen, I really vibe with it. I love it. And when another person uses green in a particular way, I really like that. That's a clue. That's a clue as to why you like that thing. So I know you're saying that you don't vibe with concept art or super abstract. That means you're probably somewhere in the middle. Find the people that influence you. There are these sort of exercises you can do online in terms of like influence trees, and you're gonna want to make your own influence tree. Look that up. It's really helpful, and you can find 5 artists who you like really vibe with, and then merge them together. Figure out what their similarities are, and that's you. That's what you're gonna end up doing. Probably, you're gonna end up making that.
The other thing with that kind of stuff is when it's like, a lot of time, like, I'm influenced by totally different shit, so like really graphical, like Phil Hale, but also like Basquiat or like impressionist stuff. And it's weird finding. I guess there's no need to. There's not like inherent rush to be like, oh, I have to find my distinct style or whatever. You can just kind of explore it. But yeah, I'm kind of
Do you? Well, my homework for you is to make your influence tree. You're gonna have a lot of fun doing that, and you can have as many people on there as possible as you want, but just keep it to 5. Do the thing like Phil Hale, Basquiat, and all that stuff, and just play with it and be like, what would it look like if Phil Hale and Basquiat collaborated on something? And I mean, I would love that shit. I love both of those people, and like, that's the kind of shit I like. So just play around with that a little bit and pay attention to what speaks to you and combine those things. That's my advice.
Oh, sick. Thanks.
All right. Thanks for calling in, Kai. Bye-bye. Tim Westwood is 60 years old. Please make that. That's a highlight. That's a comment highlight for today.
Yeah, baby. What do you know about that, fam? That shit's crazy, man.
Why do I sound like Kendrick?
Yeah, baby. I'm 60 years old.
I made an account just for this. Says Dom's Tim Westwood impression completes me. It's not even good. It's just funny.
Hey, fuck you, man. You don't know shit. You don't know shit about my accent. This shit is hot, baby. It's hot on the streets. They all love it. They all love it. All my impressions have the same cadence. I don't fucking care. Tim Westwood TV, bringing you an exclusive interview with Matt DeMarco. Matt, how many do you smoke in a day?
Dinkspot, what up, man?
Yeah, I can give you a baby story.
Okay, what's up?
I think I was like 2 years old. Does that count as baby?
Ah, yeah, sure.
Alright, I was 2, and then my sister was like, "Oh, Arthur, come look at this." And it was like a really small snail, and then I picked it up and shoved it up my nostril.
What?
And then I had to go to the hospital to get it pulled out.
That is fucking disgusting, dude.
Because it crawled up so far into my like sinuses, I guess.
Oh, Jesus.
And then apparently when they pulled it out with like the forceps, it was still alive.
That's nasty.
What I look like, a violin?
Keep it, it's yours.
Hmm?